What's up, everybody? Hope you had a great weekend. I thought I would check in, do a late night video on the market, getting us ready for the week that's about to come. Hey, I just noticed, let's look at this really quickly here. When we look at the futures market, ES1 finally hit a new all-time high. So this is the first time ES1 has actually hit a new all-time high, and it was basically a gap up, a little bit of a start over, and a new all-time high for ES. So that's great. It's the only one that hadn't hit a new all-time high yet. So we got all of them now. So really, guys, I'm not really going to go through charts. I'm just going to do a little bit of a quick video here in terms of the psychology of where you are likely. And I'm referring to a lot of FIT members. This weekend was the most DMs I ever got in relation to accounts breaking out, accounts in higher highs, accounts in blue skies. So when I see that, I'm very happy, and there's a lot of excitement for you, for your results, for me seeing your results. But I also start to get a little bit concerned about making sure you are going to be protective of those gains. Our biggest risk in terms of dollars being lost is when we don't respect our stops, when we average down, when we're just in a junk stock, or after you have that big win, big breakout in the account. A big breakout in the account, a big win, you tend to want to be aggressive. You tend to want to play a lot of names. You tend to want to be, hey, I want more, I want more. It's a thrill, it's an addiction. It's a rush. Getting all that new money is a rush, and you want more of it, and you're looking for the next trade, or you're sticking to the same trade that's likely about to burn out, because that's what happens after stocks have a parabolic run. They burn out, and then you keep on going to the well on that stock, and then the stock starts to give you a little bit of fake outs, and then you're getting chopped up, and then you're getting frustrated that you're giving back too much money from where you won. I've said this case many times. What happens is someone makes 100,000, and they see 100,000 in their account, and then they drop to 90, and they're thinking, okay, I just want to get back to 100. They make a couple bad choices, and now here they are at 70, and they feel like they just lost 30, and then they make terrible decisions, and then they end up at 30, 40, and then they reach out, they message saying, what should I do? How should I recover? Should I take a break? What do you think I'm doing wrong? It always happens. It happens to everybody. It's happened to me. It's happened to me numerous times before I recognized and realized that when I get that big breakout, I define where the higher low is going to be in my account. I talked to a bunch of people about this already, just defining where the higher low is going to be in account. On Friday was one of the biggest trading days I've ever had. And, I'll just go to Twitter because I don't have it handy. But let's just go to Twitter here, and let's go look at my recent tweet. And here, I came into the day, I think it was 199%. My account grew that much just on Friday alone. Friday was one of the biggest trading days of the year for me in what has been a very big trading year for me. So I'm looking at this now, and I'm saying, I know where the higher low is in my account. I've already defined that level, the dollar amount. Now, the reason why I put that there is because I know if I'm spiraling and I'm taking on too many losses and I'm making bad decisions, once I get to that level, I need to take a break and make sure that from there, I'm only taking A+ setups. Now, the reason why I have that defined higher low in my account, let's just draw a line over here, right? Let's just say, my account's over here, right? We have a breakout, and I've defined that higher low in my account in this range. The reason why I have it here, and I'm not saying I have it here, or I'm not saying I need to get out right now, is because I know there's potential for more. And you never want to just be fully out of the market and, not take on any trades because you just had a big trade. Because the worst thing that could happen as well for your psychology is you decide, hey, I just made X amount of dollars. I'm going to take a week off. And then the week you take off is absolutely parabolic run on the names that you were particularly looking at, or the market goes and explodes. So instead of, instead of participating in this move and now defining my higher low over here, I've lost this opportunity. So I would never suggest anybody to give up the opportunity for what's about to come in those tickers that are absolutely running parabolic right now just because you had a big win. But you still need to define where this level is. You need to define where this level is, guys and gals. It's the most important thing, because you look at this chart, you look at Apple. This is one of the trades we've been making recently. Target, I've got this one on a weekly chart. So we got Apple. We've been focusing on Apple. That's huge. We've been focusing on Target. Look what happened in Target. And for me, it was up to here. It wasn't even up to here. And in Tesla, you see what's happening here again and again. So you look at these charts and you know that if you've been playing these names, your account likely looks like this. And my account looks like this because these are the names that I've been playing. So I had some choppiness. I had some choppiness in here. Over here in the Target trade, there wasn't any choppiness. It was just nicely moved. But our account, my account, a lot of people's account broke out and ran in blue skies because of these names. Eventually, Apple's going to do this, right? This zone. So Apple's going to do this. And if you're playing Apple while it's doing this, if you're playing Target while it's doing this, if you're playing Tesla while it's doing this, but you're still anticipating this, you're still anticipating this, you're still anticipating that, what's going to happen in this event? You're going to get chopped up, and that's where your higher low is going to come in your account. So you need to be prepared for that. Right now, more than ever, look at your account and say, I'm going to use $100,000 as a random number. $100,000. Is your higher low at 90? Is it at 85? Is it even, higher? 95, you're going to be super tight. You want a 0.236 retracement. You need to define where that level is. Because time and time again, time tested and true, traders that are in a euphoric state don't set up this game plan. And once they overtrade, they end up down here. And the pain of losing this much versus the thrill of winning this much is worse. Okay, because you're still up, right? But it feels like, no, I'm not up. I lost all of this. And that's the thing that's going to stick with you. That's the thing that's going to hurt you the most. So you're coming into this week, whatever your setup is, whatever the setups you're watching, stick with them. Focus on them. Be ready to execute. But if the stock dries up, if the stock starts to show you a reversal pattern and you drop from 100 to 95, well, things are changing right now. Forget about the number that was in your account on Friday. Forget if we see a continuation day tomorrow. Forget about the money that was in your account at the end of the day on Monday. The top amount of money that is in your account on the P&L, the time you look at it is never the time you're going to sell. If I look at the top amount being 100K, hey, look, I hit 100K and we're starting the top of the stock. Well, yeah, I saw 100K, but it never locked it in. And the reason why I didn't lock it in, because the chart was telling me there was still potential for more upside. At the end of the day, your job is to be mentally prepared for charts to consolidate and for you to give a little bit back. And while you give a little bit back, you have your game plan for how much that's going to be, where you're going to be protective, and how you're going to move on from there. Because guess what, guys? There's going to be more trades. We've been doing this over and over. Look at a scenario like Tesla. Look at a scenario like Apple, Target. Who's next? Amazon, Google. You know what I mean? We can look at these names. There's so many names that there's so much potential still. And the market has a lot of potential still. So you don't have to worry about when you give back that you need to get back to that number. If you're disciplined, you're professional, you set up good game plans, okay, and you focus on consistency, you will get there and you will get higher. And you'll have a major breakout again in your account. But as of right now, do me a favor, set up psychologically where the higher low is in your account. And not only that, once you get to that higher low zone, what's your game plan from there? Do you chase everything, or do you just focus on A+ setups? This is the most important time for any trader. After big gains, after breakouts, after euphoric feelings, is to understand and prepare for what's about to come. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Give a thumbs up. Peace out, everybody. Let's have a great trading week.